Hi and welcome. Thanks for holding on, guys. I was just prepping my stamps. So, hi and good evening. It's Ruth here at Artful Stampin. Hope you're not too wet in the rain this afternoon. Oh my goodness. We had a bit of a downpour here in Wales. Anyway, welcome everybody. Right. So, I'm just going to get straight in there because we don't need to waste time. This this technique that I'm about to show you requires you to find all the kind of stamps in your collection that are outlines. All right, so what I mean by that is any images that are outlined like this, not solid. So like with this one, I'm going to use this stamp but not these ones. Okay, so any solid stamps that you have, okay, because I want to have a go at doing a kind of spotlighting technique. I've seen it done on various, people's channels, but I don't think I've ever really had a go at it myself, and certainly not in my style of doing a kind of one sheet wonder type thing. So that's what I'm planning to have a go at doing. I'm borrowing my husband's laptop so I can see your comments. I'm just going to put that up. So I don't know if it's going to make much difference to me, so I can see what you guys are saying. Hi, Dawn, and oh, let's see who's right at the top. Who was in here first? Janine, hi. Janine, Dina, Deborah, Nessa. Oh, cool. I look forward to getting that letter, Nessa. Thank you. Cindy. Debbie, Steph, hey Steph, hope you're feeling good. Hi Liz. Did I say hello to Glenna? Hi Carol, Janice, Sheila, Wendy. Oh, all the gang are in tonight. Lovely. Okay. I always do this. I always got to check my desk because sometimes I have lumps on here that I know I shouldn't have. And when I'm using multiple sheets, it's like, what is it? What's under there? It's like the Princess and the Pea, isn't it? Okay. I've chosen to use Misty Moonlight. You could do this technique with black. Oh, by the way, if you want to invite some friends, a way to know that if I'm live is in the top, what's that, left corner, there's a red box that says live in it. If that box is there, it actually means that I'm live. If that box is not there, it means that when you type, I will get the message in the comments, but you're not chatting live, obviously. So, because sometimes I do get messages through where people have thought that I'm live, and it's so sweet. I can see everyone commenting away, and I wasn't actually there. So, hi Christine, hi Gina. Lovely to see you. The tribe has arrived. Yes, the Artful Stampin tribe is all here. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to use these stamps that are all about, outlines. And then I will show you what my idea and what we're going to do with it, okay? So I'm just going to go for an all-over kind of design. And so, ooh, didn't push hard enough on that one. Never mind. I'm just going to get my Stampin' mats out. Oh, incidentally, I don't know if I've said this to you, Stampin' Up! In the new catalogue, these Stampin' mats are not there. However, I think because so many people contacted Stampin' Up! To say, why aren't you, excuse me, stocking them? They've changed their minds and they've said that they will be available. So there is, I presume you can still use whatever code it was that they were last time. If you don't know what that is, then just head to the website and type in mat, and I think it should just turn up. Yeah, so I remember I made a big thing about it, saying I can't believe Stampin' Up! Are not stocking these anymore. Apparently they are. So thank you. Hubby has asked for your help. Okay, I'll see you in a bit, Nesta. That's good. Right, so I've chosen, so that's the big stamp. Now I have got this one, and I am going to use it, but it is very, very, very close to the ones that I've just chosen. So I think I'll put it near them. There we go. And put that one down there. Oh, I could put that one there. And let's have a look up there. Hi Margaret, hi Navarana. You wrote to Stampin' Up about the embossing buddy. Oh, yeah, it's such a shame. I can't believe they're not selling it. Maybe the embossing powders are just not as popular as they used to be. It could be that is the case. It could be. I'm wondering if people, the anti-plastic, you know, brigade. I'm not saying that in a derogatory term. Please do not think, you know, because I am one of those people. I'm trying to cut down on my use of plastic. And I guess embossing powder at the end of the day is a form of plastic. So it could be that they're kind of trying to move away from it. But there we go. Right, so this is a stamp from the Jar of Flowers stamp set. And I love how, you know, we can kind of get this to sort of fit into our one sheet wonder because of the kind of shape that this stamp is. Oh, managed to get ink on there already. Never mind. Right, let's see if we can fit this one in somewhere here. And it doesn't matter if there's a little bit of overlap. This is, I am trying not to have too much overlap, but I'm not going to panic if there's a little bit. There we go. Yeah, you definitely need, if you want to use a whole sheet of A4 or whatever the letter size is in America, yeah, you definitely need 2 mats. There we go. I have about 4 or 5 because I do classes. Well, I did do classes prior to you know what. But, oh yeah, baby powder will do. Yeah, wouldn't it smell nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's basically, all it is actually, it could even be corn flour, to be honest. It's anything that's going to take off the, or neutralise is not the right word, but you know, something gets oily. It's just to stop it being oily. Right, so now I've got this leaf, I've got this one, I've got this one, and this one. Okay, so we're going to try and fill up the space now with leaves. But because this is such an awkwardy leaf, we're going to just see where it fits. Ooh, yeah, that's going to fit, I think. Just going to have to hope for the best, really, and see if it will fit in different places. And then sometimes it's helpful to have the stem like there, and then this here, over here, I don't think it is useful to have all the stem, so I'm just gonna take that stem bit off that one. See where fit in there. Oh, there. Yay! It is just like a jigsaw puzzle. If you like doing jigsaws, you'll like doing this technique. Oh, we had thunder this afternoon. My goodness. We had a deluge. And this afternoon, my husband and the boys decided that they were going to play board games down in the garden. And they were under the event shelter. And yeah, it was pouring. Oh, this is quite relaxing. There we go. Just going to see if I can fit another wee one in here. Right, I think I'm not going to push my luck too much and will another one get in there? Oh, yes. Ha 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 ha. Just try one more. There we go. Oh, actually, one might fit if I do it that way. Just fit on the side there. All right. Okay, so then we have these other ones that we can try and fit in. I've got one there. And it's nice because it's just a whole different type of texture, really, this leaf, because this is really a poppy. Oh, I haven't even stamped my poppies. I haven't even got space for them. Oh well, the next one. I'll have a go again on this with this technique because I'm enjoying this so much. I got these poppy stamps ready and then I've not used them. I'm fast tonight. Yeah, it's because I haven't got all these colours to think about. I've just got one colour. Right, I'm eager to use this one. This is such a cute leaf. I think this would look, it will help fill in different spots. I know, you guys have got to stick with me tonight. I'm fast. Might need to just go and scout out another, like a smaller leaf just to fit into these spaces. Or actually I could just be happy with and content with the white space, you know, it might be fine. I'm just going to have a quick look on my... Oh, yes, you see, in this one, Floral Essence, we've got... So I don't think that's going to fit, but I do have this tiny little one that there might be the odd little spot that would be nice just to have a wee little leaf. Oh, they've got thunder and lightning, have Steph. Ah, hi Marilyn. It looks like a Joanna Basford drawing. It does a little bit. Oh, I'm really honoured that you would say that. I'm a big fan of Joanna Basford. And so is Esther. Esther's been doing her drawing tutorials. If you like doodling and you would like to draw your own like this, then I do recommend you follow her. She's so cool. And she's so jolly and so enabling. Right, just little one here and there. And it's these little leaves that help to make your piece unique. Because I know I've said this before, but sometimes when there are so many people out there using the same stamps, it can become a bit of a trial to try and make something unique with the stamps. And it's not to say it's not good to copy and try and emulate somebody or whatever, but there's such another level of joy that can come from creating something where you think, you know what, no one else has made this. So, right, I think I'm going to stop there. I'm going to stop there. She is, Wendy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she is very generous with her art and ideas. Yeah, I think probably her and I would get on because I guess we have that similar core belief that, you know, art is for everybody, you know. So I think everyone can do it. Yeah. Oh, and aren't her girls adorable? Her children. They're so funny. Right, so now you don't often see me do... Oh, I better take a photo. You don't often see me do this, but I'm actually going to cut this up because I want to see this through to the end. I'm actually going to make the cards tonight because that's the whole point of doing this technique. I'm just going to take a wee quick picture though. So I have a record of what it looked like. Okay, let's tidy that up a bit. So I'm immediately going to cut this down into 4. Oh, nearly did the wrong cut there. Right, so 10 centimetres. Hi Janice, hi Shirley. Did I say hello to Shirley already? You need to hide a miniature stamp. What do you mean, Deborah? Okay, so for those of you who've just joined, I've just used all the open line drawing stamps to create this one sheet wonder. But then we're going to spotlight it. Okay, so if you've not done this technique before, hold on to your hats. I've not done it before either, but I have seen it done. And I was watching a Jennifer Maguire video this afternoon where she spotlights various things. She did not do this though. It was just, she got me thinking. So that's why I am doing this. Right, I'm going to bring my big shot in for this. Not that you need to have a big shot and not that you need to do this, but I thought it would just be a good opportunity to show you a really fun technique with your big shot. Right, so here I've got the rectangle layers, the stitched, rectangle stitched framelets. Actually, I'm just going to put that aside for a second. Now I need my blue, oh maybe not, I'll use my masking tape here. What you need to do is tip them out like that if they're a mess. And find, obviously put them in kind of order, but not the ones right next to each other, if that makes sense. So obviously that, let me explain myself. So those obviously nest together. You probably don't need the super duper big ones. We'll get rid of those for a second. Just the kind of the smaller ones. Okay, so normally they would nest together like that. All right. So what we're going to do is take the second one and pop it there. Then take the fourth one and pop it there, and take the fifth one and pop that in there. So basically we end up with 3 dies like that. All right, and then I'm going to flip it over and arrange it how it should be arranged. Sorry, can you guys see that okay? Okay, and then I've got some masking tape. You could use washi if you've got washi. So I'm just going to arrange my framelets so that they're straight. And by using the grid paper, it does help because it just means you've got something to kind of reference. Sorry, I need to concentrate. That's why I'm gone quiet. Okay, and then just pop the tape over like that, and pop that tape over like that. Okay, make sure it's stuck quite well. Okay, and then I've got ordinary sellotape here, if it will work. Oh no, it's done that thing, you know when sellotape breaks and it breaks in the middle. Oh, so funny. My son is next door with my husband watching that classic horror Misery. Who remembers that film, Misery? Because he's never seen it before. And it's quite funny. It's been years since I've watched it. Okay, I'm just popping that sellotape over the top. The sellotape was actually a little bit thick. It was thicker than my masking tape, my paper tape. So I'm just cutting a little slither off. Now the reason I'm putting the plastic sellotape, the bog standard one, over the top It's just to make sure that it doesn't break. And the reason that I put the paper one down first is because it's not as sticky, all right? So there is a method in my madness. I think I did see Jennifer Maguire do this, so I can't claim to have the monopoly on this idea. But actually, I think I might just trim that. There we go. I don't need those so long. Okay, so that's one. It's well worth doing this, I promise. I know it might be a little bit tedious for you to see me do this, so do skip ahead if you're watching this on the replay, if you don't want to see me do this. But I'm sure everyone live in the chat is having a jolly old time chatting amongst each other. And I'm afraid I can't join in because I'm concentrating on this. But you're all yelling at me for some reason, and I can't see you yelling at me. There we go. There we go. You can all say what you want about me. I'm not looking. Yes, the Kathy Bates version based on the Stephen King. Yeah. Yes. Good old Kathy Bates. And who's the male actor? I recognise his face, but I couldn't remember who he was. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if there's anyone does some really interesting films, like acting on Zoom calls. I wonder if anyone's written a lockdown film yet, based on, you know, just filming at home and... James Caan, yes, that rings a bell. Okay, right. Ooh, that one came off. I didn't make sure it was stuck properly. Okay, come on. Alright, there is a method in my madness, I promise, guys. It will all come good, honest. Snip that off there and there. Okay. Probably actually need to snip these off as well. Not a fan of horror. Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, I'm a fan of some, but not when I say a fan. I can watch some. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you what I like and don't like. I think I like crime stuff, but some crime stuff can be quite horror-like. Right, so I've got in here 2 sheets of... I probably don't need to use 2 sheets actually, so I won't. I'll just use the one. This is the new Misty Moonlight. Oh, I've got bits of sellotape sticking to my fingers now. I'm really annoying. Okay, and I'm just going to lay my stuck together pieces on there. Actually, I might stick that one there because I could use the cutout. Good thinking, Ruth. Right, where's my plate gone? I had it here a second ago. Get me, I was all prepared. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see if this works. Creak, creak, creak. Right, let's see if this has worked. Just checking this is cut all the way through. I think it needs another little pass through. I'm just going to double check. So See, it's worth checking that it's cut through before you start taking all the dies off. Oh, hi Christine. To Catch a Thief. Oh, I don't think I've seen that. Oh, Cary Grant and Grace Kelly. Oh my goodness, I just watched Steel Magnolias again recently. Because an old acquaintance of mine who I've become reacquainted with, he was one of my film tutors. He was one of my tutors when I studied film. And he his taste in films, I won't even start to tell you because it would make you blush. Well, when I say taste, I mean what he studies, not necessarily his taste. But I had to laugh because I was trying to arrange to call him to have a conversation about something. And he said, "Oh, I'm really sorry, I've got to watch Steel Magnolias. His girlfriend was making him watch it." And I had to laugh because I knew exactly what Steel Magnolias was like. So I messaged him and said, look out for the armadillo cake. So I still haven't had this conversation with him to find out what he thought of Steel Magnolias, because it's definitely not his film. There we go. The black plate that I was using is the precision plate, which technically, so I do have to say this, you're not supposed to use these dies on, but I do. I'm a little bit naughty. So it can, because it's a tighter plate and it's metal, so it's got no give in it, it's known to possibly warp your larger dies. So yeah, I'm supposed to tell you you're not supposed to do that. But yeah, no, Steel Magnolias. Oh my goodness, my favourite character is Weezer. She has the best lines in that film. Just the best. Just so funny. I want to be like her when I grow old. I want to be old and grumpy like her. The Trouble with Harry. Watch the Lothian Prophecies. Ooh, I've not heard that. Okay, so I'm just going to have a little bit of a shuffle over of what's on my desk, because I'm now going to bring in my pens, my Stampin' blends. They do need a little bit of a sort out, to be honest, but I'm going to try not to create too much of a shadow on my desk. I'm a bit naughty. I've got a whole pile of them that actually need putting away that I haven't put away, but never mind. Okay, so let's get you guys in a bit to watch this next bit. Right, so now I've created my little frames, I'm going to decide which frame I want to use on which card. Oh no, that one that way, that one that way. Sorry, I'll just zoom out a little bit. Ooh, there we go. Is that okay? Right. So let's have a look here. So I'm going to audition these now and think, oh, what do I want to highlight? What do I want to kind of show? I like that. I like that little cluster of flowers there. So that's a good one. So I'll move that one out of the way. And then that's quite nice because you've got a bit of a big flower, some small flowers and leaves in that one. I may decide to kind of just highlight a section. Okay. Right, okay, so when you've decided what you're doing, you then need to decide, do I want to colour in the bit on the inside, or do I want to colour the outside? So there we go. I'm going to grab a pencil. And I think for this one, I will actually colour the inside. Oh, that's quite a nice little portion there. So I'm just going to mark just on the inside some lines. Okay. Hi, Misty. Hi, Diane. Oh my goodness, bringing up baby. Did I stamp in Misty Moonlight? I did. Oh, Doris Day. I remember watching Bringing Up Baby many, many years ago. Yeah, very, very long time ago. Right, that's a classic, isn't it? And then didn't, there was a remake of Bringing Up Baby. What's my favourite film? Ooh, I have several. One of my go-to I can watch again and again and again is Sense and Sensibility. Yep, I can watch that over and over. Sound of Music, I can watch that over and over as well. Right, this is Dark Purple Posy. I don't know why I started using that one actually. This is Light Purple Posy. Yep, just do some lighter bits in there. Oh no, what am I doing? I should do the light on the outside. Oh, sorry, my brain's just not in the mood for colouring. I need to get in the groove. Right, light Highland Heather, that's what I want. A little bit of, just a little bit of darkness in here, just to make that bit a bit darker. I've been watching Sherlock Holmes with Basil Rathbone. If you say you don't know him, I will kill myself. Basil Rathbone. I think if I was to watch them, I remember when I was a child we used to watch the old Sherlock Holmes, like probably black and white actually. So I don't recognise the name, but I probably recognise him as an actor. Don't kill yourself, Deborah. Oh, My Fair Lady is one of my favourites as well. Yeah. Oh, Downton Abbey, yeah. Oh, A Room with a View. I do like A Room with a View. I had to study that as a book. I had to study the book for A-level English. So I became very familiar with the characters and the themes and oh my goodness. When you do A-level English, you basically, the teacher, we would just read a chapter and then we would talk about it and go just, you know, in real depth. That's what we would do in the classes. And yeah, you would just really get to know the ins and outs of a book. You get to the point where you just sort of loathe Cecil Vyse and his chauvinistic attitudes. But the film was lovely, wasn't it? I've watched a different adaptation of it, which is a little bit racier. I'm not sure I liked it as much as the Helena Bonham Carter version. I watched Howard's End recently, and it had been a very long time since I'd seen it, and I don't know if I'd even kind of understood it the first time I watched it, to be honest. You know, when you watch things as a child and the themes just go over your head. So it was interesting to watch it again. You know, like when who's seen Howard's End? I love Richard Curtis films. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're fun. Great Expectations. Oh, I remember watching the black and white film of that. Oh, now who's in it? Oh, it's Mrs. Havisham. I just remember the cobwebs everywhere. Right, where are we? Bermuda Bay. Bermuda Bay in there? Oh, Sean Connery. Gosh, if you can survive watching Gone with the Wind without falling asleep, you deserve a medal. It's so long. As God is my witness. Oh, Clark Gable though. Let's just have a moment for Clark Gable. Oh, any film directed by Ron Howard? Oh, he's done loads, hasn't he? Right, now I've done this bit, let's see what it looks like with my little frame brought back on. There we go, it all makes sense now, doesn't it? I bet you guys were wondering, what is she doing? See, look, pretty. Looks so cool. Right, let's do another one. Oh, Fatal Attraction. Do you know? Yeah, I found Scarlet so annoying. So annoying. Oh my word, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. I don't know how. Well, Clark. No, it wasn't. It was Rhett Butler, wasn't it? I don't know how he put up with her. Okay, so right. Just a tip: when you're having to draw around the frame, put the frame where you want it, and then eyeball, just moving it slightly. Draw a line, then go back, then move it slightly. Actually, move it to the point where you can see the pencil line. Then you know it'll be in the right place. Draw a line, move it back, then go up. Draw a line, move it down. Oh, move it down till you see the line. Draw the line. There we go. And then you'll know that everything's in the right place. Ta-da! Okay, so I want a nice dark, something dark for the centre of this flower here, because I haven't stamped it in. There is a little stamp that does fit inside it, but I've not used it. So I'm just doing a little bit of the kind of shading for it by scribbling. Can you see me scribbling? Okay, then, I don't know, I think some pumpkin pie. Get that in there. And then blend, blend, blend. Blend that red in. Oh, maybe I haven't watched so many Ron Howard films as I thought. Did I watch Apollo 13? I haven't watched Da Vinci Code. I just won't watch it on principle. I've heard so much. I know I should watch it, really. I've based my opinions on what other people have told me about the book and how far from reality it is, so I've kind of stayed clear of it. But yeah, no, he's a good director, obviously. Hi, Latoya. Yeah, Clint Eastwood. Forrest Gump, yeah. You know what? I've got a confession to make. I've not watched Forrest Gump all the way through. Forrest Gump. I don't even know what it's called. Oh, I've had one of those days of getting my words muddled up. Right, so to make this centre of this flower a bit more textured, I'm going to get my, what's this one? Dark Cherry Cobbler. I'm just going to do some little dots to make it look like the, you know, like the centre of a flower. There we go. That works okay, I think. Right, should we go for a nice yellow? Now, these are all the old Daffodil Delight mark. Oh no, that I need to try and use up. Just got a little bit of ink left in these. I keep holding on to them and trying to store them in a way that I can get as much ink out of these before I throw them away. See, look. Managed to do part of a flower there. I think this one is ready to be thrown now. Oh, Polar Express is lovely, isn't it? I was trying to get my kids to watch that at Christmas time. They wouldn't want to watch it. Right. This is my new Daffodil Delight. See if I've got anything left in this. So the great thing about these Stampin' blends is that you can, as you can see, colour over and over and over and over and over and over. And it doesn't damage the paper. What did Wendy say your husband looks like? I missed that comment. Yeah, I've not seen that recent Clint, well, his recent films he's directed. I think this one's on its way out as well. I'm going to have to get a new daffodil. This is Dark Pineapple Punch. Oh, I've just realised this is retired, isn't it? But it's such a fab yellow. Oh, Love Actually, yeah, that's fun. Right, we've got a little leaf there. Oh, and then we've also got the background, which we could colour in if we wanted to. So I've got light seaside spray here. So I'm actually just going to colour in that background just a little bit, because we've only got to go up to the line, remember. We haven't got all that to colour in because we're doing spotlighting. So just got to remember where your lines are though. And then I've got a little flower here to colour in. I might just do that one pink actually. What am I using here? Dark Flirty Flamingo. And I might just go in here with, what's this? Light Lovely Lipstick, I think. Just go in there and... So I'm sorry I'm using some retired product, but they're here to be used, so I'll use them until they run out. Just that little green leaf there. Oh, and there's a little green leaf up here. Right, let's see what this looks like. Toss out the Daffy blend. Yeah, I've popped them on the left-hand side. By my bin. Well, I take all the insides out and I put the plastic in a bag for recycling. There we go. See, it all makes sense, doesn't it? Once you put the frame back on, it just helps make sense. Right, let's... I think this one just smack bang in the middle is good, isn't it? Your new pink ink arrived yesterday and it had leaked everywhere. Oh no! I know, and the pink and the red, they what's the word? They stain as well on your hands. Oh no, I shouldn't have gone up. Never mind. What am I doing? Oh, I've completely done that in the wrong place. I'm not thinking. Start again. Right. Put a line there. So I need a line there. Then I need a line there. And I need a line there. There we go. That's it. That's better. I think I'll just take that up to there though, so that I know where to stop in the corner, because otherwise I think I'll just keep going. Because there's lots of lines here to kind of bear in mind. So it's good to have a marker. You are framed. Oh no, you have the same problem with Pretty Peacock. Ah. You're trying to find something for your parents' 51st wedding anniversary. Ooh. Ooh. Don't know. What sort of thing do they like? Do they like food? Do they like, I don't know, films? Do they like, I don't know, I suppose it's also trying to find a present that they can enjoy in lockdown as well, isn't it? Okay, so that was light, lovely lipstick. I'm just going to add some darker spots now. I'm trying to do this as quick as possible, can you tell? They are the type of parents that have everything so hard to buy for. Ah, are they the sort of people that would appreciate like a donation to their favourite charity? Or like discover a new charity for them? If that makes sense, like a cause that they've never heard of. I've always thought I'd like to do this to my parents, of the toilet twinning. Have you heard of that? Where you you donate so that a toilet can be installed somewhere where there isn't one, and it gets twinned with your toilet, so you have a little plaque, a little thing that you can print out of the toilet that you're, I don't know, supporting, as it were. I think sometimes people don't mind having gifts like that where they know that the money has gone to help somebody. But obviously it depends on what they are into. I think for Mother's Day I donated something to charity for my mum and my mother-in-law. Oh, I'm going to check my battery because the other day I ran out, didn't I? No, I'm all right. Right, this is Dark Flirty. Yes, your parents would not let them throw a 50th anniversary. Oh. Oh, hi Beth, how is your arm? Have you had to go for a checkup? Oh, a 12 by 12, yeah. That can be quite fun if you can get photo, like do like a scrapbook page but a frameable one. Oh, you could do some 3D flowers. That's dark Bermuda Bay. I think I want light Bermuda Bay, and then I want dark Pool Party. There it is, that's the one I want. I think this might be running out a bit too. Oh, Ali, that sounds fabulous. A delivered cream tea. You know what I think? I think food is sometimes the best kind of present, especially if you're a person that has to cook. Like for myself, like I'm cooking all the time for my family. Well, I say all the time, but most days. When I say cooking, I'm talking about cooking from scratch, not just shoving stuff in the oven. But so actually, I really appreciate it if you know, a meal is provided. But again, it depends on the person, doesn't it? Okay, so this is light Bermuda Bay, and I'm just trying to give it a little bit more texture to these flowers. And then I'm just going to blend it in with the pool party. Right, now for this last one, I don't want to do colouring in anymore. I want to do something different. So, or a different type of colouring. So what do you think I could do, guys? Just aware this could be a little bit tedious for you to watch. My godmother is 90 and she says, only give me something I can eat or drink. Oh, so there we go. Yeah, and also eating and drinking something we have to do every day. And sometimes it's just nice to eat something that you wouldn't normally eat. Because, you know, when you go shopping for yourself, you know, you go, I don't want to spend extra on food. But then when it's your birthday, it's nice, isn't it? It's my son's one of my son's birthdays coming up, and we were talking to him about what he'd like to eat for his birthday. One year he said, oh, I want to try lobster. So Iceland were doing these lobster tails, so I bought a whole load, and he really loves seafood. He loves mussels and all that kind of thing. So that evening we just had loads of different kind of like seafood things from Iceland. It wasn't very posh, but you know, it was different. Right, so that was Light Mossy Meadow. This is Dark Old Olive. I'm thinking Light Old Olive. Hi, Esther. Sorry, I'm missing comments. She missed the film reviews. My niece just had a photo printed on canvas for her dad for Father's Day. It's my dad. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's a nice idea. Yeah, photos are good gifts, aren't they, for older folks? Yeah, I'm sure lots of bakeries are eager to deliver like things like that because they're desperate for business, aren't they? Yeah, I wouldn't mind a cream tea. That would be lovely. Actually, I've got a local place that does do that. Because normally when they're run as a cafe, they do cream teas. So... Hi, Youngs. I've forgotten your name. I'm so sorry. Can the pens be re-inked? No, they can't. They are what is known as a consumable. They're not designed to kind of go forever and ever and ever. Right, what was that? Light mint macaron. I'm going to use dark mint macaron in there. And then just these little buddy things. There we go. And I've just got that sort of flower up there, really. And then that'll be it. Oh, I think I'll colour in the... What's it, my jig? The background as well. I think that would be nice. Oh, and there's a bit of this flower, which I think I'm just going to do the same colour. Rather than mucking about with lots of different colours. Have I experienced a pen drying out? Alicia, that's it. Hi, Alicia. Yes, I've got a couple to the side now that have dried out. Not dried out, I've used them up. They've not dried out because, yeah. Right, okay, so this time I think I'm going to go for Light, what's this? Light smoky slate. I'm just going to do that in the background, I think. Because that will just help it pop even more. Ooh, I'll tell you what we could do is, it's this dark smoky slate, is go around the edge. Go around the edge of the flowers in the dark colour. And that will just help them pop even more. I mean, I've had to replace some of my pens because I've used them a lot, and also I've been doing classes, so they get used quite a bit then. But I think normal, you know, crafty use, it will be a while before you find that they run out. And then you may find that obviously some colours you use more than others. So. Oh, I missed that little bit in the corner. Those are leaves. Oh, I'm holding myself too tight. Right, relax, relax. Your order shipped last Wednesday. Oh, this Wednesday. What? My order shipped that I ordered last Wednesday. Oh, very good. Yeah. Yeah, Young's... When did you... Alicia, when did you sign up? Was it recently? Ooh, a hamper from Fortnum and Mason. I mean, who would not want that? Oh, guys, do any of you watch Somebody Feed Phil on Netflix? Have I told you about that program before? He's so funny. It's Phil Rosenthal from is it Everyone Loves Raymond? And he goes around the world eating food. And I know that might sound boring, but he is so lovely and funny. And I was really interested in it. There's a new series on Netflix, and he went to London. And he went, the first scene is him outside Fortnum and Mason saying, basically he was sort of saying every time he comes to London, he has to go to Fortnum and Mason to buy these particular cookies, biscuits, because he said they are like the best in the world. He said they are the best chocolate, I think they're like chocolate chip or something. And he was talking to a lady outside the shop, and he was telling her, and she was like, well, that's because it's the Queen's shop. Of course it's going to taste good. Right, sorry this has been a bit tedious to watch me do this, but hopefully you've watched this double speed if you're watching on the replay. But I know that some of you are interested in learning more about alcohol blending, so hopefully this has been helpful for you. Please do ask any questions. They do a cream tea one and an alcohol-free hamper. Sorry, I had to say it in that voice, Christine, you know. Had to, you know, channel the Queen then. A lady I used to clean for, she always used to have the Fortnum and Mason's Christmas puddings. But I don't think she ever actually got round to eating them because she had quite a few in her cupboard. So they are the best, those cookies, Ruth. Oh, do you know what I'm talking about then? Ta-da! There we go. It was worth it in the end. Right. Now this one, I wanted a new idea, guys. What about just doing some brushing? I think I'm going to use, oh my goodness, look at all these pens I've left out. I think I'm going to give this a job to my daughter tomorrow to put these all back, because I can't be bothered. Sometimes I'm in the mood to do like fun organising, but not tonight. Reverse spotlight. Ooh, yeah. I don't think I want to sit in colour though. I think I will use either the daubers or the my blending brushes. Ooh, there's one falling off. Which one is it? Here it is. Who remembers these old Project Life boxes? I've kept them because they're so useful to put things in. Okay, let's pop this away. Right. So, let's have a think. There are no spots. I know, Cindy. I know. Ooh. I was just about to say, where are my brushes? And then I remembered I have them all neatly organised in my little brush caddy now. So, right, I think rather than worrying about lots of different areas, I'm actually going to stick to a monochromatic colour palette. So I'm going to go Seaside Spray. I've got Misty Moonlight here already. And maybe a little bit of Pretty Peacock. Let's see if that works. So we're going to go opposite, aren't we? I think it would be easier if I just got a sticky note. Oh, I had the most adorable sticky notes arrive on my doorstep today, guys. Because whenever I send cards to customers, what I like to try and do is, oh, I know what, let's make this a little bit easier for myself. Where's the, oh, I was going to say, where's the bit that I popped out? Oh, I can't find it. Anyway, if you can find the bit that pop out, you can cut around it. Yeah, so whenever I write customer thank yous, I usually write on a post-it note or sticky note so that you guys can use the card again. And I got some really pretty ones through the post, because these are a bit boring, aren't they, these ones. And I got them off Amazon. Look at these. Look, these are so me. Look at these. Look. These are all sticky notes. Look how cute they are. So if you're interested, if you want to search for them, they are called Earth Century Creative Sticky Notes in 4 different flower wreath designs. You get 30 of each. So, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to stick that right in the middle. Let's just make that a little bit straighter. Stick that there. Sorry, I will bring this broadcast to an end very soon. Sorry, it's gone on a bit longer than I intended, but You have a poem. Oh, that's cute. You would hoard them and not use them. Oh no, I definitely want to use them. Yeah, I'll definitely be using them. Okay, so I've got, this is Seaside Spray here. So let's have a think. Let's just do an overall kind of bit of coverage. And this isn't about colouring it in. You know, I know it's not going to be coloured in too strictly, but just about trying to get some colour so that there is a difference between the inside and the frame. Oops. Careful, Ruth. Okay, so that's Seaside Spray. Now, I think if I use a smaller brush, take care, Liz. Just take my ideas and run, why don't you? Are you talking to me? Esther, what have I done? Oh, consistency definitely pays off. Have you done this, Esther? Oh, maybe I got the idea from you. Oh, that was a bit dark, wasn't it? Oh well. I hadn't realised how juicy my ink pad was. Oh, you were shouting monochrome at me in this. I finally heard you, even though I wasn't looking at the screen. There we go. Oh, there's a patch of these flowers on this side that... Now, this is not to say you can't colour this in. Obviously, you can do. I'm just doing it this way because I need to hurry up, but... Hi, Nayoka! What is frog tape? What is frog tape? It's frog that makes... It's tape that makes a noise when you, like, take it off and it goes, ribbit. I'm kidding. Night, Christine! Sleep well, North Star. Okay, I'm trying to get these just the leaves. Now remember to tap off because you don't want that. I did it there. You get that funny bristly effect if you don't tap off. Remember to do that. There we go. Now I did think, usually in the past I've done masculine Mondays, haven't I? And I thought, oh, I wonder what masculine stamps I've got that I could do this with. So I might have to save that for when I get another stamp set, because I am ordering the one with the helicopter and the car and things, because my husband really likes that one. So maybe when I get that one, I'll have to try this technique with that one. Ooh! Oh dear, dropping ink pads on the floor. Night, Esther! Rip it. No, very good, Esther. Yeah, do subscribe to Young's. Oh, the other person that I'd like you guys to have a look at is the Paper Haven. My Stampin' Up sister, Julie Kettlewell, who I've looked up to for so many years. She's so lovely. She is really getting her YouTube channel going. And on Thursday she's going live, but her partner plays the piano, and he's going to be playing the piano as she does her Stampin' Up! Live tutorial. So I think it was 7 o'clock. I might have to just double check. She's got it ready to go live, so you can go and ask to have the, what's the word? You know, press the bell button. Let me just look it up. The Paper Haven. Paper Haven. It's called Paper Crafts and Piano. And 7:30 on the 18th of June. Okay, so the Paper Haven. There she is, the Paper Haven. That's what it looks like. And yeah, she's been a demonstrator many years, over 10 years I think now. And the funny thing was, I used to follow her blog before she was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and then she became a demonstrator, and then it ended up that we've ended up under the same upline. So she's my Stampin' Up! Sister now. So I've met her a few times at various events, and she's done various presentations, and she's very good at doing presentations. She's very funny, but very down to earth, and I think that's what people quite like about her. Right, I am going to use these dimensionals because I just like the idea of it being raised up a bit. I'm going to use these edge bits. Hi Linda! Yeah, please do subscribe to Young's Paper Creations as well, Aisha. If you like junk journals and all that kind of thing, she does that sort of stuff. Night, Navarana. Are you at work tomorrow? Oh, I love Janice's. If you haven't checked out Janice's bookmarks that she made yesterday, they were lovely. I sort of was in and out of the YouTube live. Oh, they were beautiful. The detail on those stamps are just gorgeous. Yeah, she's into ballroom dancing, yeah. Very much so, and she does quite a few musicals and things as well. Right. Okay. Right, so for these next ones, I'm going to use... I keep forgetting about these strips. Has anyone used these? These are fabulous. These are foam strips. They're kind of designed for people who make shaker. Oh, you could make a shaker card. I could. Maybe I'll do it with one of the others. But these are great for, yeah, shaker cards. But also for this type of thing as well. Yeah, they are a little thicker. Yep. But, oh my goodness, so much easier than using lots of little pieces. Oh, forgot to take the one thing off that one. Yep. Oh, I've not stuck that on. That feels like it's wonky, but no, I think it's just a trick of the eye. Oh, maybe it is a little bit. Oh, I can't do anything about it now. Right. Right, so what could I use as a bit of... I usually end up with a few bits of plastic stuff in my bin from packaging and all that kind of stuff. So, and of course we do sell the plastic sheets, which can be used for this kind of thing. I've got a little piece in. Oh, that'll do. Just cut that down a bit. Right, I think a little bit of tear tape would be good on that. Yeah, I could trim it, couldn't I? I know, but I'm trying to... Oh, this video is already 1 hour and 20 minutes long. I'm like, ah. You guys are all having a lovely time chatting away though, so thank you for keeping me company. This one's your favourite. What, this orange one? Right, so I'm going to pop that on top of there. And then I'm going to get my strips. I'm going to cut 2 at a time because I need them exactly the same width. Pop that across like that. Good night, Christine. What am I going to do with these? What, these cards? Ooh, well, sometimes they end up going to customers, some of my cards. Sometimes I get you guys to comment and one of you will win one. We can do that tonight. Off to supper. Oh, take care, Alicia. Thank you for popping in. Okay, so that's all ready to have the sprinkles. So I'm just going to grab my little box of sequins, which I tidied up the other day. So I should have a box. Oh, I've got some beads and I've got some sequins. Oh, now these are retired, but you know what? Doesn't really matter. Got some here as well. These are from Celebration. But I think what I'll try and do is just use the orange ones. I don't want the blue ones. They're wanting to stick to my fingers. Oh, I just wonder if, you know when sometimes they all get a bit staticky and they start sticking to your fingers, if you just get your embossing buddy and just do that first. There we go. Then that sort of stops everything sticking, doesn't it? Look, I had a bit of a sort out of my sequins and this was from an old kit. So I'm going to put a few of those in there. Now these were from when we had all that lovely Sea of Textures set. It's got some lovely beads in here, so I'm just going to try and get all the white beads. They're like pearlescent, they're so cute. Yeah, I had a really good sort out of my embellishments the other day, and I thought, shall I not use my the retired stuff on my channel? But I've got a combination of retired and stuff in stock. I thought, you know what, I'm sure you guys have got loads of stuff like this lying about, and actually you want ideas for how to use it up, so I may as well. Oh, you found seed beads as well. Oh, cool. Okay, now these are nice. These are sort of like pearlescent orange. Weird. Right, that'll do, I think. Unless you guys think I need to put more. See, look, they're already sticking to my fingers again. I think they're slightly static because they're sitting in these plastic containers, so they get a bit static. Yeah, exactly. You all have a stash of contraband. Well, these, funny enough, these aren't contraband. These are Stampin' Up. They just, some of them quite go back a while. This black sequin is just wanting to stick by me. Right, so put them as close to the middle as possible. Get out all little bits, any little bits that might have fallen down. I say use it up. We can always substitute with something else. Yes. Yeah, I mean, generally with the bigger items stuff like stamps, inks, dies, punches, all that kind of stuff, generally I don't use retired product because, oh, I've got a scratch on that, but never mind. Because, yeah, like a stamp set really makes a project, doesn't it? So, oh, there we go. How cute is that? Right, just have a quick little tidy up of my desk. I need to cut some more card. Get it stuck and we'll be done. This rather reminds me of a pinball card I saw recently by Deb Valder. Ah. Oh, that rings a bell actually. I don't know if I may have seen it. Yeah, I may have seen it. Oh, Deborah, that's sweet. Lucky to be surrounded by you all. managed to get a bit of ink on that. Didn't realise I've got ink on my fingers. Christine's still here. She hasn't gone to bed yet. Are you cleaning your teeth, Christine? I sometimes do that if I'm watching my favourite YouTubers. If I've got them on my phone, I'll be cleaning my teeth as I'm watching them. Right, I'm going to get rid of that because I'm frightened. You know, when you have white cardstock, I'm frightened I'm going to get ink on it. Right, I know I've chosen to go with white because I just wanted it very clean, the background. I know probably by putting it with a deeper colour it might help, it would make it show up a bit more, but I just wanted to keep it very clean. Claire says, my hub's always says, I always have a grin on my face when I'm watching Ruth. Oh dear. Do we all live in Wales? Oh no. No. Yeah, Christine does, Wendy, Nessa, if she's still on. Nessa lives in Wales. Could there be others? Only the chosen ones, yes. We call it the Ruth show at my house, or the Esther or Janet show. Oh, hi Taffy. Of course. Oh, yes, I know who. Is that Louise? Is it Louise? She lives down the road from me. Oh, yeah, everyone. Yeah, Levine. Yeah, Levine's London. We have a few Australians. I don't know if their Australians are awake yet. Oh, Donna. Sorry. Why do I think you were Louise? Sorry, Donna. I think I've been modelled up with the other lady that's in our vlogging group. Yeah, sorry. Misty emoji. Oh, now I want to put this on with what's it, my jigs. Oliphant, South Bruce Peninsula. What an interesting name. Oh, Wendy, I shared something on my Facebook the other day, a video that came from a church in Swansea, and they did it's really funny. It was a mock kind of how they're going to socially distance when they go back to church. It was so funny. They got this, like, so after the service they said, right, well, of course we'd like to serve refreshments. So if you look in your pews, you've all got some sugar and a jug of milk. So if you put the sugar and the milk in your mouths, ready for the tea, and then they had this like water pistol, and they were like spraying them with tea, and you just had to open your mouth for the tea to come. Anyway, that's just one of the things on it. It was so funny, but yeah, it was from a church in Swansea. They'd done it. Ah, now you see, I'm looking at that and thinking I need a bit of yellow in there as a background. It just needs brightening up, doesn't it? I was named by a Welsh doctor when he delivered me. Oh, wow. Janine is NY. I used to live near Harrogate. Oh, yay. Harrogate, Yorkshire. It's Harrogate, West Yorkshire, isn't it? It's, yeah. Nice part of the world. Oh, that's better. I'm happier now. It's a bit more zingy, isn't it? With the yellow. Are you from Wales originally? No, I'm not from Wales originally. Yeah, we do have a few Canadians. Yeah, I'm from all over the place. So my ethnic heritage is Chinese and English. And then I was actually born in Nigeria though. My parents were missionaries. Right, so that's that one. Last two, I'm nearly there, guys, I'm nearly there. Just got to stick these down and then that'll be it. Hi, Tina. Telling in half past an hour, but same colour as the magenta. Yeah, that one it's very similar to the magenta, but this is lovely lipstick. You went to holiday last year in Wales and it rained. Sorry, Janice. You should have let me know you were coming. I would have ordered the weather in for you. Mind you, this June it's been quite wet already. I tell you what though, if you could have travelled last month, May, mind you, May was lovely all over Britain, wasn't it? But it was gorgeous here. That's funny, Vanessa. No, you see, I get on with my husband, so occasionally some little things will niggle me, but generally we get on. Yeah, exactly. The fields wouldn't be green if it wasn't for the rain, would it, Christine? So if you're watching this on the replay, or if this is the first time you've ever come to my live, please do say hello. I forgot to say that at the beginning. Yeah, if it's the first time on a live, do say hello. If it's the first time you've come across my channel and you like it and you're not too bored of me colouring, please subscribe. I promise to be quicker on my other videos. But I just wanted to have a go at this technique because as I said, I saw it being done this afternoon in a slightly different way. But I then had the idea to do this and thought, you know what, I'm going to try it, just see if it works. So I know it's taken me an hour and 40 minutes to come up with 4 cards, which usually I am a bit quicker. But the actual the sheet happened really quick, didn't it? But the colouring obviously takes the time. But I don't know, I'm quite pleased. Right, which one did I do first? I think it was that one. I think I worked it up in size, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's look at these one at a time, and then you can tell me which one you prefer. I think that one goes that way. Okay, so that's quite nice with the yours cooked dinner as you were on the phone. Oh, you got a good one there, Christine. Oh. Hi, Linda. Been watching for a while. Just want to say hello before you leave. Oh, thanks. Yes, please remember the thumbs up as well. Thank you. You love them all, says Glenna. Okay, so that's number 1. So if you do want to comment after this live is finished, and put your comments in the comment section. If you're actually, I'm just going to show you what that looks like on the PC, because I know some of you are struggling to find the comment section. Ooh, I'm just going to take the phone out of the holder. Ooh. And just pop you there so that you can see. So hold on, bear with, I've just got to bring the Oops. Right, so the comment section is here. So it says comment, so you can add a comment there. Or when, yeah, it's just there really. I don't know. I don't know if on other people it's different. And then if you want to shop with me, that's where all my links are, in the description section here. Okay, so I've got loads of links to various things there. Anyway, sorry, I just wanted to say that because I know some of you do struggle. Right, number 1. Number 2 ended up being a shaker card, which is quite cute. It's been a long time since I've done a shaker card, but I quite like that. I tried to choose colours that were kind of with the colours I used. So 1, 2, 3. That took a bit longer to do, obviously, but cute. Worked out okay. I'm missing comments here. Hi, Judy. Oh, you've never made a shaker card, Donna. Oh, I shook that one thinking that one was a shaker card. Yeah, well, hopefully now you see me do it, you'll realise how easy it is. And save your plastic packaging from, I don't know, food packaging or whatever. You don't need to use, you know, fancy dancy stuff. Okay, so that's 3, and then that one's number 4, which is a bit different. And I think if that had a sentiment, oh, what's that way? I think if that had a sentiment or something on it, just to make it, you know, a bit more interesting, then that would be, you know, that would be better. Right, so who quite likes 3? Number 3 is your favourite, Nayoka. Oh. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the comment section, after I've finished, please say which one is your favourite, and I will do a drawing for one of these in the next couple of days. I will make sure the next video is a bit shorter, and hopefully, sorry, my stand is not being very cooperative. There we go. There we go. I'm going to read some of your comments now. Lovely cards as always. Thank you, Mia. You like the shaker card. Oh, number 2. You're welcome. Oh, thank you, Judy. You're so kind. Oh, Christine. Lots of love and prayers at the moment. Christine Morgan. Guys, any of you that pray, please do pray for Christine Morgan's family right now. They're going through a really hard time. I answered that question. Taffy. Beautiful country. So I'm just reading through some of your comments. Yeah, Donna, were you saying me neither from round here? Yeah, I think I could tell you that by your accent on your video. So if you don't follow Taffy Crafting, both she and I are involved in a monthly vlog hop. So please do go and check her channel out. You like the little ones with the peekaboo windows. Yeah, you know what? I think I do too, because it took less time to colour them, Glenna. You like the shaker card. Oh, thanks, Tina. Oh, Tina, I really appreciate you coming to watching me. Oh, thank you, Tishan. I live in Mid Wales, Judy. Yeah. You're welcome, Monica. You guys are awesome. Lovely to see you all. And I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with something different. Your favourite's number 2. I have 100% Welsh blood, but my mother was the wrong side of the border when she had me. Oh, Wendy. Yeah, she was all the way in, yeah, middle of England. North Star, Wendy. Hwyl ffrindiau. Yeah, you like the magenta, that one. Yeah, well, that's lovely lipstick, Tina. But there is a Magenta Madness pen that goes with it. So. Right, I'm going to say goodbye now because I could be here all night saying goodbyes. You put the phone down. No, you put the... Do you remember that, guys? You know when you used to phone your loved ones? Loved one? No, you could... No, you say goodbye first. No, you say goodbye. No, you put the phone down. No, you... Okay, I'm going now. Is that in London? I want to look it up. Is what in London? Sorry. You still do, Wendy. Ah. Ah. Yeah, praying for you too as well, Christine Davis. Oh, where I live? No, it's not in London. No, it's Wales. Wales is a country next to England. So, United Kingdom is made up of four countries: Scotland, Northern Ireland, England, and Wales. And I live in Wales. So. Cold country. Well, not where I live. Yeah, more South Wales. Where Wendy lives is more cold country. Yeah. Yep. Take care. Good night.